Nottingham is following in the footsteps of Loughborough and Birmingham in moving towards becoming a more green city. However, it can be argued that this infrastructure is ahead of its time, with only a few hydrogen vehicles actually in circulation.
And the vehicles are going to be coming in 2015. The auto guys have said that that's when they're going to roll the vehicles out, and they've come out a couple of months ago to reaffirm that is actually when they're going to do it. And there's companies like Hyundai who are planning to launch a year earlier than that. So, the time really is now to get these hydrogen stations out. So from now to kind of 2020, you'll see loads of hydrogen stations popping up all over the place.
It is hoped that the infrastructure that is now in place in the East Midlands will act as a catalyst for manufacturing and purchasing of eco-vehicles. A hydrogen-ran black cab that was used during the London Olympics was the first to fill up at the new facility, but it may be a while before this is a regular occurrence in Nottingham.
You will be able to see them around London if you're lucky, as there's only 5 of them. Around Nottingham, I'm not so sure, depending on whether they take off. And also we're looking for the London Taxi Company to commercialise these as long as we have the infrastructure question. So we might see more of these taxis if we see more infrastructure.
The public may be worried about the safety aspect of this development. The tanks of hydrogen are actually stored directly behind me. Hydrogen is an extremely flammable gas, and as you can see, where they are stored is right next to one of the university buildings.
The safety standards for the current refueler and for the hydrogen vehicles is higher, has to be higher than the petrol and diesel engines. And so the scenario is that if you've got using a hydrogen pump or using a hydrogen vehicle, then it's probably safer than with your current petrol.
The university will be using the station to run their eco-campus vehicles, but it may be a while before we see the public filling up.